Hold on. Ski Mask Collective
episode. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. Wait a second. Am I banned from this fucking podcast too? Is that what's happening? Am I banned from my own podcast?
You might be. Not on.
I mean, goddamn! All I did was go on to tell the truth, and heard silence from Captain Brennan, which you don't get very often. I didn't scold the doctor.
You've been banned from two podcasts this week.
2 large podcasts this week. I'm banned from. A lot going on. I mean, am I the bad guy? Should I seek therapy?
I mean, the good doctor said you. Yeah, the good doctor said you might be self-destructive. You're getting yourself kicked off all your favorite podcasts.
Can't shut up.
Fuck off,
faggot.
Yeah,
sorry, YouTube lawyers. He's from Britain. That means cigarette.
I think he lives in Ireland, but yeah, he was supposed to join as a guest.
He lives in Spain.
Guess he joined. Oh, does he live in Spain?
I think he's Welsh.
Yeah, you know what? He does live in Spain. Anyways, what's going on? Why did you say this episode is so special?
Well, I don't know.
Are we talking about what's happening tonight? Because I didn't really want to talk about it.
Well, I thought you were doing. I thought you were doing something for this episode.
Oh no, that's happening tonight.
Oh, that's going to be special content. I see.
Because I have to wait until around the time the performer arrives.
I see. What an ominous prophecies about what's going to happen tonight. I guess you have to. Is it going to be broadcast?
It'll be broadcasted
live on this.
Live from the streets, folks. There'll be I'm going to have the table involved. There'll be poster boards. There's going to be a hot dog stand, and all you had to do was apologize. But I mean, look, I'm going to be live out there outside. So come and get tickets.
I assume you're talking about somebody who banned you is doing a performance in your neighborhood.
I am talking about that person. Of course, I would never do that to the King KB, who hasn't banned me. He's actually still calling me. He was very mad at me this morning because I was supposed to go on Shuli's show. But yes, I am talking about the great Gino Visconti. Gino, look, all you had to do was apologize. And
what was Gino supposed to apologize for?
You saw the paragraph text I sent you. You saw what he said. Just the angriness.
Well, does he not have a right to be angry at you?
Not at all. We had one of the best shows
in
Compound Media in the last weeks. You know it was good.
If you watch Tuesdays in Hot Water, I say the royal you, as in everyone else watching. I said it's an episode, and we talked about it last SMC or the one last week, that I'm okay with the great in hot water bomb of 2023. It's something that'll be talked about for eons to come. Aliens will watch that episode and wonder what happened. You've been part, and then and you've also a part of a very a lightning rod of an MLC. Everyone either hates it or loved it. You and the good doctor.
I've gotten a lot of comments. It was my real sister that called, which is still astounding to me. That people think it was fake.
I was going to ask you about that.
People think it's a work. No, it wasn't.
Obviously, we don't talk off air ever. I refuse to.
We never talk off air.
So I figured I'd ask you.
And besides the fact, off air, you've met my girlfriend, and that wasn't her voice. So
that was not her voice. I can confirm that. Now, let me ask you this, and you have to be honest, just like you were with the good doctor.
We're always honest here on the Ski Mask Collective.
Nobody's more honest. Not like Joey C, big liar. We'll get to him.
Fucking phony.
We'll get to him. I got a whole list of things to get to today, folks. Yes. Now, that wasn't preempted at all. Your Cabana King didn't tell her to call. You didn't text her saying to call.
I FaceTime Cabana like I do every day. He FaceTimes me, either one. And I said,
Kevin thinks you guys love each other. You're gonna have sex with each other.
I mean, we've tag teamed before. Yeah, we hit the spas, you know, in
You've
Houston.
had wait a minute, what?
Yeah, we've done the Eiffel Tower together.
That's a little weird.
What? A chick blowing me while he's hitting it from the back? Why is that weird?
With your brother? I mean,
Yeah,
it's a little gay with any other guy. With your
there's nothing gay.
brother.
No, as long as the cocks don't touch or the cocks don't go in mouth, there's nothing gay about it.
Yeah, but you were getting turned on looking at your brother's cock?
I never came. He didn't come either, actually. But
Well,
no, we
okay.
just did it for the joke because we were on coke.
For the gag.
Yeah,
Coke cocks.
coke cocks.
Coke cocks, of course. The
Title
Coke
of this
cock.
episode,
The
coke
Coke
cock.
you're like the Koch brothers.
Right? Yeah, exactly.
COKE instead of a K, that's a joke for the higher brow folks who know the financial industry. Anywho, well, where do we even begin? I feel like we have to begin dissecting your MLC, the great MLC
Go
appearance.
ahead because I mean I have no idea why Kevin would possibly be mad at me. I thought I
Well,
came on.
that was my first question is what was he mad at you? Now you mentioned to me in one of the very few and fleeting times we talked off air that he called you after the show or called you and Stevie or you had a
He
conference
called
call.
me. I added Stevie to the call, and then I added Cabana to the call. Now he was on his way to the liquor store, and
Kevin was.
yes, he
Wow.
left his phone
To
on.
get the Jose Cuervo Gold, of course.
Of course, yeah, because he was drinking. We know he was drinking.
Well, he
And
didn't like that you accused him of drinking.
yeah, and then he even talked about it, you know, the can being empty on yesterday's show
He did. I heard that.
because he knew that I caught him in a lie. He was drinking.
So he was mad that you caught him in a lie. Is that and
That's
but
correct.
what was he saying? What was he mad about when he called you after the show?
He was it was the worst show ever. It was so bad that I'm never allowed back on the show.
But what was his reasoning?
It didn't
I mean, the
happen.
reasoning he gave on yesterday's show was some of the things I was laughing at. Like, yeah, you're asking a doctor how big his cock is, and you're talking about it. You, at one point, at one point, I forget what he said, but you just said, "Yeah, I love cock." and
And did Kevin
Kevin
not
just said,
laugh?
"Oh my!" Kevin just, yeah, exactly. Said, "Oh my god," and Kevin laughed. Yeah, oh my god.
Because I knew it was going to happen. He was
I try not to
he was
laugh.
going
at
to
it.
have me on there with the doctor, and then proceed to talk about Shuli. It's like this is not that episode, you know. Like let's talk. If you want, of course, I'm going to ask the doctor how big his cock is.
Yeah, of course. Of
It's
course, of course.
stupid and it's chaos, Gino.
If you don't ask
Heard
your
it.
doctor how big his cock is, how do you even know how good of a doctor he is? I want a doctor with the small cock, frankly. That means they focus more on their career.
I mean, he did break me down. When I asked Adam what minute mark it was, I had to go look again.
Right, you had your big epiphany. Adam was impressed by your big epiphany.
Yeah,
Hold
no,
on. Let me just
Good.
finish on Dr. Cox real quick. I can't. No, my point is I don't want a doctor with the best doctors have small cocks. That's pretty much a given if you think about it. I bet you almost no doctors have big cocks.
No doctors swing and wang.
Put that on a t-shirt. No doctors have big cocks because why if you got a big cock, you don't care about money or helping people. You're just going to have fun. Maybe do a podcast. Maybe do 2 podcasts and live in a garage. Who knows? Maybe move to Connecticut. That's what you do if you have a big cock. But I don't want a doctor with a big cock. Doctors with small cocks, although all they have is focusing on their career and getting more money so they can prove that they're better than other people even without a big cock. So I just want to that's more of a PSA than anything. I think what you did is important. You have to everyone should be asking their doctors on their first visit how big their cock is, how big their piece is.
I mean, everyone knows the minute you meet another man, doesn't matter who it is. It's like the job interview I had the other day. Why do you think I got the job? I asked him how big his fucking cock is. I mean, it's very important.
And he said, "What did you just say?" And you said,
Yeah.
"How big's your cock?" And he said, "You're hired.
I'll pay you this much. You're hired. I'll see you Monday morning. So I'll be there
Immediate raise."
Monday. Immediately raise.
Yeah, it's important, folks. You gotta learn. You gotta always know how big another man's cock is. Let's cut to the chase. Everybody's wondering. Just ask your friends. Maybe give them a little tug.
And it was funny how I called Kevin out about something, and he went on a 10-minute rant about his childhood because he knew I got to him. And that's why I'm never allowed on the show. I truly believe he doesn't want me on the show because he knows that I know it. I know him like the back of my hand. And
Wow.
I asked the important questions that the doctor would never ask. And Kevin then proceeded to melt down and have a 10-minute rant about caddying, Neil, his brother Danny. It's ridiculous.
Well, obviously, we would all. I think Kevin's missing the mark if he doesn't let the good doctor do an episode just with him, a one-on-one therapy session. I know we had the legendary ep a few years ago when Kevin recorded his last therapy session with his actual therapist.
Oh yeah, but the Patreon.
What a
only,
classic! That was since been deleted. You got to be an OG to know what we're talking about. Most of these people
right?
aren't. They're all hacks.
Hacks!
But yes, yeah. Well, let me just say, I thought I talked to you again very brief. Or no, we talked about it on the pregame show on Tuesday or whatever fucking day it was, Wednesday. I said, told you got to be honest, or it's not going to be funny. I thought you were pretty honest through that. I didn't think you were doing any bits. Would you
There was
concur?
nothing bit about it. I mean,
No bits about it.
I could follow
Another
up
t-shirt.
those episodes, and my dad actually called me. Because I let my dad in on it. I was like, Dad, I'm doing a show because he's a MLC high roller, and I go,
Tony remembers the Psycho episode. Shout out Nick Tony. Anyway,
yeah,
sorry.
And I was like, Dad, look, I'm going on MLC. Whatever you hear, I'm gonna tell nothing but the truth. So I'm gonna have to talk about some things that might be nasty. And how I know it was the truth, I got a fucking 2-paragraph text from my dad calling me an asshole.
Oh, we got to put it on a fanny pack.
Yeah, I'll definitely put it on a fanny pack.
Maybe maybe a Jan Sport backpack.
Oh, by the way, folks, if you are coming to the Gino show tonight in East Haven, Connecticut,
he's plugging the show.
I will have. I don't want to diss the club. So the poster board's gonna say, "Come for the opener, leave for the headliner." I'll have Silk City hot sauce bottles.
Oh, beautiful.
On deck. I got 20 of them here ready. I'm not selling them. I'll just give them away.
Wow. Sell them for $5. You got to pay for those fillet of fish.
True. The McDonald's.
And let me say this. I know I've been tweeting it, and I've ranted about this in episodes past and days of yore, of course. Fillet of fish is the best sandwich at McDonald's after the Quarter Pounder or whatever burger, be like Big Mac. The filet of fish is a supreme sandwich. You don't go to McDonald's for chicken, McChickens, or spicy chickens. You're a hack if you go to McDonald's for chicken. The best sandwich at McDonald's after the burgers is a filet of fish. Not debatable. The buns are steamed. The filet melts in your mouth. It's truly. So I just wanted to say that. I thought that was great. I thought that was a callback to the early SMC days when you would eat on the screen.
Yeah, I would eat on screen. I mean, I was making tacos right before I hopped on this very podcast. A message from our sponsor real quick. Hello.
Why don't you hop a taco on my fucking dick, you arsehole?
All right. Anywho.
A very kind man from Finland there. Thank you for the words.
Yeah, he looked a little bit dark right there. I don't know what's going on with him.
Well, he's known vicious. Talk about alcoholic. They're accusing you of being a Husey is problem. I think Husey gets drunk and goes to these gay shows and has.
Well, I mean, why is he awake?
Sex.
If he's over in Finland right now, it should be late at night.
It is. He's in Finland. He's in Finland. He's somewhere.
He's definitely a Finnish boy.
Now, I want to get to all the things you have planned for this evening. You already touched on, but let's finish off MLC. I wanted to get back to why did you originally accuse Kevin of drinking? Did you see something? Did you just notice the empty can? What led to that? And do you think he was actually drinking?
I do think he was actually drinking.
Everybody, if you want us to read whatever you're putting in the chat, super chat it. We're fucking poor. You give these assholes money, so I may read it if it's actually good, but if you want to definitely write, you got to super chat it. Anyway, sorry.
Thank you. I can't afford my rent. I said to the rent lady, I was like, hey, the rent's going to be late. and she proceeded to message that my porch was dirty. I've got a grill out there. I'm grilling.
You got a lot of flies out there last time I was there.
Really?
Yeah, you got to clean that grill until you get the flies.
Oh, the grill's cleaned.
Wow, the last time I was there was a bunch of those green shit flies all over the place.
Yeah, that's because last time you were here was in the middle of summer.
Yeah.
When the flies-
Anywho, why did you accuse Kevin of drinking? What did you see? What can you tell
Look,
us?
he's only drinking out of the mug. It's clear as day. He's drinking out of the mug.
So he's doing a Zumag.
But he's doing a Zumag. And he showed the Pepsi can, and then he proceeded to show a Coke can after. I don't know.
Coke and Cox. Coke boys.
Yes.
Like you and your brother.
But yes, we are Coke boys. Nice
Coke
shirt.
Cox.
Love it.
Coke brothers.
Look, and people have been copying our fucking bits left and right.
Ooh, it's been going on
Truly,
a long
I was supposed to be on your show this morning. I got blown off, but I heard you stealing another one of our bits, asking how big cocks are. I mean,
Wow.
why are people proceeding to steal our bits?
Because they're great. Because we do transcendental and existential podcasting. Very meta show we have here.
It's like the shirt you're wearing. It's been out for months.
And months.
But now Jaws is a big topic on MLC.
That's why I wore it. Jaws has been in the MLC news the last week. This shirt was made, 3 months ago? When they were talking about your jaw. By the way, available at skimaskcollective.com. And by the way, unrelated to MLC, a buddy told me last weekend that I got to watch Jaws 4 again, that it's actually entertaining, yada, yada, yada. So me and the legend Julio, if you watch the show, you know the legend Julio.
Wait, Julio?
No, the regular Julio. This is regular Julio.
I love regular. I miss regular Julio.
Regular Julio's still around. White Julio is hopefully the guest on Sports Mask after this. He's one of the fan favorites. And his Bears had a big win last night. There you go, Tony.
They did, and I told Vinny Cash, I tried to call him last night. I even left him a voicemail. I'm like, Vinny, drop 10,000, please, on the Bears. And because they were the underdogs. And he didn't message me back. So I feel like that's why I haven't heard from him. I'm also trying to get Vinny Cass to drop 10K on the Cowboys this weekend. I think the Cowboys are going to absolutely smack the 49ers. Your thoughts?
Wow. Well, listen, I'm going to cover that on the next show immediately following
I
this
do want to
show.
hear your thoughts on that
So
game.
stay tuned. I plan on I'll give you a teaser though. I think this is going to be the pivotal game, the fulcrum game, if you will, as an English major. Of the Cowboys season. This is put up or shut up time. If they get their dicks kicked in, they're back to the middle of the pack in the league. If they can beat the 49ers, you'll see them rise in Stansel's power rankings, and you'll get my top 5 on the next show. Of course, I do my top 5.
Will be, of course, on Ski Mask Media, and I'll be watching.
Now, let me get now, I wasn't done with Jaws. So me and Julio actually watched, we were just hanging out in the old garage, of course.
Cool. I know somewhere else you should be hanging out.
Where's that, off a rafter?
You lost a bet, so you should be hanging out here doing the show in person.
I didn't forget. I can't. Yeah, there's a lot of things going on. There's a lot of moving parts. Soccer ball club. Things are happening.
But you owe me 2 bets now. Both bets we've made. I've won both.
I was on the water yesterday. It was beautiful. Not polar plunge time yet. I'll do that. I'll drive to you, and I'll get a rub and tug because Dead Fool. I also Dead Fool a rub and tug across from Compound. So me and Julio watched Jaws 4. I don't know if any, and then we proceeded to watch Jaws 3 after. I don't know if anybody
3 sucks. Jaws 4 rules.
Both of them. I don't remember this, or maybe I just haven't watched in a while. Extremely incestual and sexual and hedonistic. If you actually watch it, I don't know if I haven't watched the whole movie. Jaws 4, there's barely any shark in it. It's like this guy kissing everybody, and hugging everybody, and like he's like always hugging his daughter, and he's kissing his kids on the mouth, and he's like it's bizarre. If you watch, folks, go watch Jaws 3 and 4 again and tell me I'm wrong. Bizarrely incestual, hedonistic movies, and I don't remember that, but it really made me sick to my stomach.
You know what I think it is that Jaws when it first came out, was so scary for people, and so they tried to recreate the characters in the film being that scared. And so they're kissing the loved ones. They're like, "Oh my god, there's a big shark in the water. Just don't go in the fucking water. This have a picnic and look at the water. You don't have to go in." Thank you, Tony. We did throw that up. Tony's giving us $4.99 because we
getting the ball rolling.
No, yeah, because when I was on MLC, I think she put a super chat in, and I was like, "Yeah, that's Tony." Tony, how was Skank Fest? Would you like a link?
Yeah, Tony, we'll send you the link. We were gonna get KB, but she's too big for us now.
Yeah,
so very ancestral. Go watch terrible movies.
Now, something I found interesting the other day. I think the great and powerful nemesis Joe Exotic texted me.
Whoa, we talked about what's going on in the last MLC. If you didn't watch it, but anyway, please continue.
I was watching Saw 1, the original Saw, because the ones after him became a little bit crazy. But if you watch the first film, I think the guy's birth date or something, it was something about it said 9/11 on his ID, which I thought was interesting.
What was Jesus? When was that movie made?
I think it was made in 2003.
Oh, okay. Maybe it was an ode.
That's what I was thinking too. You ever notice Jaws never ate any Newports? Rack me. Yes. I mean, the Newports probably have more meat on the bone. They have an extra one.
Yeah, too many ligaments. Too chewy, maybe.
Thank
perhaps.
you.
Extra ligaments all over the place.
New at ACD. Oh, no. This is the...
ACDC's a great fan. He's a good egg. He changed his picture. But he's...
okay. That's what it is.
He's a loyal. Thank you, ACDC. ACDC buys me a beer most Tuesdays. Always appreciate that. Yeah, somebody has
so he's your fan. He's not a fan of me.
Well, probably more me than you. Sure.
I know Teamster Tim wanted the link.
I mean, look at the poll. I mean, you and Stevie got 40 percentiles, and I only
got
got
17. Somebody post another poll. I mean, let's be real.
I'll post you a poll.
I got. You better fucking post the poll. You lost 2 bets.
I gotta
bring that poll up here.
Got a poll, all right.
That's right. We fuck. Anywho. About the doctor, all right.
Yeah.
So I went on there and I said I was going to tell nothing but the truth, and I did.
Like Jack Nicholson.
But so I'm tired of going to these fucking podcasts and telling these stories that, you know, people are obviously gonna say they're not real. Everything I've ever said on any podcast is 100% real, and that was the whole point. I even, you know, I talked to Teams with Tim. I'm like, dude, I don't know what to do about, you know, people saying my stories aren't true. It's like when I had worms. Like, I can call my mom right now, even though she may never walk again. She'll still confirm that she pulled worms out of my asshole when I lived in Nigeria. Might send my dad the link.
Yeah, see if your dad's.
I can see if he's available.
Deadpool. I think that FJS Deadpool $49.99. There's somebody with some fucking balls. FJS. Fuck Jim Stansall. I think Deadpool's mad. I still haven't got. I haven't made white.
Mad at you, yeah.
I haven't made white at the hands of an Asian.
He's mad. Whenever you said that he's filling Stevie Lou's pockets off the air.
Oh, that's right. I listen. I like I have always said, and now Elon Musk again stealing our bid. I'm a citizen journalist. I always have been. I observe and report. Leave that up. The guy paid. I mean, listen, we respect the big spenders, not these fucking cheap pieces of shit like me. Yeah. Well, listen, it is. I don't like it. I don't like it, and I'm glad it's tapered off. I see he didn't get thrown off the show yesterday. Yeah, no, I don't think I don't. Well, as I said before, I think this is a better way to put it. You want people in this realm. I'm not going to say verse because that's so gay to keep calling everything a verse. In our corner of, you can call it.
Hey, Dad, you're live on the internet. Are you available to do the show?
No, I'm in the back 40 picking up limbs, sweaty and hot.
All right. You watched the doctor episode. Everything I said on there was absolutely 100% truth, correct?
Yeah, you can send me a link.
All right, I'll send you. Well, you don't have to come on right now. I'm just asking whenever you watched Kevin's show.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
Hey,
Yep.
I about changed my mind about Kevin. I'm gonna sign back up.
Oh,
Wow.
you can sign back up to his Patreon. Oh, so
Does he-
you haven't watched?
No. I I had quite a few subscriptions for stuff. I got to cancel Peacock. Man, when you're unemployed, you start looking at what you're spending every month, and you go, "Do I really need that?" So
I know that.
anyway, I'm gonna sign back up with Kevin's show. I've had a change of heart.
Oh wow. Okay. I'm gonna send you the link.
Yeah, unbelievable. After he told his own son he never wants to see him again.
Wow. Look at that. He's changed his heart about Kevin Brennan, the
My
great
God,
Deadpool,
we've
of
heard from
course.
we've heard from Ski Mask's sister this week. We just heard from Ski Mask's dad. We've heard enough out of Cabana King, that's for sure.
Oh, we've definitely heard enough from Cabana King. I know that.
Deadpool
Huge network.
99.99. Fuck Jim Stansel in the ass and mouth. Not nice.
Look
Is
at
that what you and your brother did to that poor girl together?
Yeah, it's the Eiffel Tower.
Wasn't gay at all.
Not yet.
I
Nothing
don't
gay
know
about
whether
it.
to be mad or happy. I am very poor at the same time. I don't want to be fucked in my ass or mouth. I guess. Thank you. But all
I'm
right.
having second thoughts about doing this. The Gino Visconti.
No. So what? So wait a minute. Let's. You. I think you started to talk about the doctor, or maybe that was too long ago. Maybe you
What do
didn't.
you have on your list? Because I mean, there's plenty to talk about.
Oh no, I
looked
was
at-
just. What else? Do I have anything else? Yeah, you're never allowed on MLC again. What? Oh, did you see? Well, that's what I was getting to.
I'll send Kevin the link right now.
Send him the fucking link. That's what I was getting to. I don't think I ever got to my point, as I normally never do because of my vicious ADHD. In our corner of podcasting, I guess you could call it comedy podcasting. We observe and report. We mostly just tell the truth more than do comedy. But in any entertainment, you want to be either loved or hated. And they can say what you want about you. I say many things about you. But yeah, everybody in the MLC in the chat yesterday or this week either loved it or hated it. Nobody was really middle of the ground. So people get lost in the sauce. It's entertainment. That's the point, to get a reaction. So whether you loved it or hated it, Ski Mask on MLC with the doctor, it's quality entertainment. So if you don't get that, your whole perspective is whack. Maybe I'll love me if I turn to black. Jay-Z quote.
I don't know why that made me laugh. Maybe if you didn't love it, maybe turn to black.
Oh, it's retarded. Yeah. So do you know what I mean? Gino Bisconti's in the chat. I don't.
Oh, is he?
What did he
What's
say?
that?
How the fuck did he get banned on MLC? He did the fucking Shrink episode for him. I think Gino's taking your side on this.
Gino's right. Gino, I mean, look, I'm not going to fall for your games. If, like I said, if you don't want me to be outside of the club, that's 3 blocks away from my apartment, I need a phone call apology. That's all I need. Otherwise, I'll be out there. I'll be selling hot dogs. I'll be selling Silk City hot sauce bottles. You heard
Don't break the bottles, please.
I accidentally dropped it.
Yeah. So what? All right. So I get any. That's all. That was all I. Oh, that and because I want to know what you have planned for Gino's show this evening. It sounds like you have
nothing. I'm just going to be outside, being way funnier than what's going on inside.
So you're gonna do a little live stream. You're gonna sell hot dogs and hot sauce.
Yeah, hot dogs, hot sauce,
And now-
I'll be right outside.
And you said you have a poster.
Yeah, we got a poster that says come for the opener, leave for the headliner. On the back it says free vaccines. Inside,
I don't know if that's gonna get you an apology, frankly.
well, I don't.
So why are you having second thoughts? Oh, hold on. I have ADHD.
I do too. That's why we.
Before we move on, What do you think about Borgo put you on the no-fly list for MLC? What do you think about Borgo saying you shouldn't be on MLC, ever be allowed on MLC again?
No, well, because I was calling Borgo out. So
By,
Borgo's a pony. He's a fraud.
did you call him out for doing being one of the most boring guests in MLC
Yeah,
history?
he is boring. I mean, every time there's a boring guest, I call them out. I've done the same to Joey C, have I not?
Boring.
I mean,
we'll get to Joey C. I got notes on Joey C. Boring guests of the year. Borgo and Casey Armstrong are my picks for boringest episode, and they're not. I don't have anything wrong. I don't have.
I love
anything,
Casey though.
On that, it was the MLC was boring as hell. Even Kevin said it. Again, because then it turns into other podcasts. I have no problem with these people personally. As I've always said, check the record books at the Library of Congress. I've never even had a problem with onions specifically. I've always just said for all of them, they're not. It doesn't do well on the show. Conversely, with your episode, where everybody, to my point, everybody loves or hated it. I don't want a middle of the road show like all these other fucking podcasts. So that's all.
Send Gino the link.
I don't know how to. You send him the link.
Nah.
I honestly don't know how. Or send it to me and I'll send it to him.
No, I'm going to be right outside the club. So yeah, you know what, Gino? I'll be right there. You'll see the desk. You'll see everything. I know I'm not going to get arrested. This is my neighborhood you're coming to, and I'll be there with my fucking Silk City hot sauce ready for you. Absolute mongoloids.
What's happening?
Who's
You
not
should
gonna
get
know?
you should get some syringes from CVS, like their vaccines, and put them on your table with the
Ooh,
free
not
vaccines.
bad. I actually have some. I have a first aid kit.
That'd be pretty funny.
Free vaccines, folks. I had tickets.
Oh,
I was
my
planning a great date night with my lady.
You blew
Now
off date night to sit outside.
Now she's going to be across the street somewhere, sitting in her car, just in case I get robbed. I'm going to have the hot dog machine that's in a bad neighborhood. People
not the
don't
best
talk.
part of town.
It's not the best. It's in the hood. People, I'm telling you, it's in a bad neighborhood. If you come, you might get robbed. So I could be shot tonight doing this.
Well, obviously you're going to be wearing the mask because you're you.
Mask will be on. Mask will be in touch. Yes, because I mean it's pretty much across the street from my new job.
You might get asked to join a gang. I know that neighborhood.
Right.
Maybe you'll be the opposite. They might embrace you, especially if you're giving away free. Are you selling the hot dogs? Or are you giving away the hot dogs?
I'm just cooking hot dogs. If somebody wants one, yeah, I'll give them away.
Yeah, you got the roller, right?
Yep, we got the roller.
Beautiful.
Oh
yeah, it's a beautiful roller.
I have that bad boy plugged in, and I know the neighbors. There's a house right next to the club, and I'll have an extension cord plugged up to the hot dog machine there. And
you got to do this. You got to do it.
I see it. It's happening. It's happening.
I'm sitting too far away from my computer. I see another paragraph from our dear friend Gino there. What is it?
Borgo is one of those sad fucking lonely people who fucking has no people skills, but a ton of skills that makes money. So he sits in the chat. Listen, Gino.
Listen, this guy gets it. Finish it because I absolutely agree with what Gino's saying here. Keep going.
So he sits in the chat spending his money to pretend he has friends.
He's not far off. I'm not saying all super chatters are loser. I don't say that at all. But there is definitely some truth to that, I believe.
I believe the biggest truth about this is, the fact that Gino's watching our show so he can dock your pay, which is fucked.
I know.
I'm going to have two posters now. I'm buying two posters. The second poster is going to be, don't buy tickets if you're going to dock Jim Stansel's pay. It's just ridiculous what's happening out here.
So stupid.
Look, I don't want to trash the club. So definitely company opener. Who is Kiki? Of course, company opener. She's hilarious.
She is good on
leave for the headliner. Leave for the headliner, unless you want free vaccines. Because he will be given away. Yeah,
you have to. Yeah, you should tell people they have to get vaccinated to go in.
I thought about that too.
Yeah, he might. I wonder if it'll be a urban crowd, if you will.
All Gino has to do is come by my apartment and do an in-person podcast.
Well, at first you
Or
said he has to apologize. Now you say he has to come to your
I
apartment.
mean
This is
that would
getting
be a
gayer
way
by
of,
the minute.
that would be a way of apologizing.
You guys tag team somebody with your Coke can cocks?
No,
So you
but
tag team someone with your brother, but you wouldn't do it with Gina.
no, I would do, no. You know me. I got a lady. I don't cheat.
Ah. Maybe bring Gino into the fold.
Yeah, come on, Gino. Come on, Gino, Kiki. I'll cook up some hot dog. I'll leave the hot dogs here. I mean, I already got the packs. They're in the fridge. And Stancil, you can say this. What did I cook?
What did I
Whenever-
cook? Oh,
When you boys came down for the beach show, I had burgers ready. I mean,
burgers and dogs. Burgers and dogs.
burgers and dogs. I'm real American, true American, 100% American. So I mean, the hot dogs could stay here. It's up to Gino, really.
Well, I think at this point, I think it'll be good for his show if he has a guy outside with hot dogs and hot sauce and a ski mask giving away vaccines.
And come for the opener, leave for the headliner. I will be there with the table set up.
Wow. All right. Well, you heard it here, folk. Anybody in Connecticut up our way, go get some tickets. We can let's plug it since we're talking. Where is it? Where is it actually? Like where can they get?
That's a drama club. I don't. Gino, put it in the chat. I forget the name of the place.
Go on by. We know Connecticut people. We know some Connecticut people. Go on by. Support Gino. Buy a hot dog. Buy a hot sauce. Get a vaccine, and then watch some live comedy.
We'll have vaccines there. MDRA, Johnson Johnson, whatever you want, folks. I'll have the needles.
All the good stuff. All the good stuff. Boy, I gotta say, I know we hate getting political on this show, but are you aware of the? And we've talked about it. We love the lads, the old boys, also known as the Spanish folk. They're hard workers and
Latinx.
they stay outside. But have you heard about all this illegals coming over the border? Have you heard about this?
I'm from Texas. Yes.
So you know about this. Now, did you
Don't
see?
get me started. If you want to get me
No,
started,
I'm not
go
getting
ahead.
started. I just had to compliment our government. Just came up with this great fucking idea, and I don't shout out to the great Joe Biden. Came up with this idea to build a wall. It's fucking genius. Thank you, Joe Biden. Build the wall. Perfect. What a great novel idea. I've never heard that idea before. He's building the wall. Isn't that great? It's not racist at all.
I know people who work down in El Paso who they're selling the wall that Trump built. Trump's going to come back and build the fucking wall. All
No,
right.
Biden's building the wall right now.
There's no wall being built.
He's
It's
building
fucking
it.
phony.
Thank
It's
you,
fraud.
Mr. Biden. Thank you, Mr. Biden's lawyers. He watches.
Nah, don't even get me started. I don't want to talk about politics. There's no politics in the show. We
don't do politics here.
Yes.
No.
You'll have me throwing my TV through the fucking screen.
TV through the screen.
Speaker of the house. Fucking blow me.
Yeah. Wow.
Cocksuckers.
Well, all right. Now, you know who you've been getting some chirping from one Joey C this week.
Yeah, Joey C.
What's about? So didn't you do his show?
Yeah, I
something?
went on there. So the plan was.
Yeah,
to
I
go
don't
on
watch.
there
As we
for a
both
good
don't. I don't watch
15
anything. I
minutes.
don't. So I didn't see anything but a couple clips. So you tell us what happened.
I went on there for what?
His
planned-
show.
Yeah, for 15 minutes.
I saw a clip when he
show.
was farting around with the soundboard and plugging things in and
Yeah,
out.
because I every time he had 4 microphones. Every time he'd plug a new one in, I would just completely tell him his sound is horrific. It's too loud. It's too low. So he went through 4 mics before he finally caught on. And then,
Oh, you were just fucking with him?
yeah, I was fucking with the whole. His sound was fine with the first mic. And then he just caught me at a good time. And I happened to be sitting here.
Yeah, I love how Joey C has more equipment in a month of he's been doing podcasting than I've accrued in 3 years.
I know. No, I saw your tweet where you go, yeah, what, 2 months you surpassed?
Well, no,
He's still mad.
he said he made a tweet like he surpassed us a long time ago. I was like, you've been podcasting for 2 months,
We've
and
been
you can't figure
podcasting
out how a mic works.
since
It's
what?
fucking it's just fucking psychosis. It's just like insane. And doesn't he not have feet? Didn't he lose his feet to
I
drink so
didn't
much
even
coke?
know about that. I heard about that.
Call the show Coke Feet.
Coke. All right, the show's called Coke Fit.
Coke Cox.
Coke. Guys.
Coke. No, it's Coke Brothers.
Coke
It's got to be Coke
Yeah,
Brothers.
Coke Brothers. Yeah. Hey, what's
But
up,
yeah,
Kim
but
Matt?
has he ever? Did he ever get his feet fixed? Is he still like?
I don't know, but dude, I know you hate Patrick Melton, and not
I hate,
hate,
as I said,
not hate,
I
not
don't
hate,
like him.
not
I
hate,
don't
you
like
know,
him on MLC, as I've always said.
but he had an episode where he was talking about Joey C's wife for like 2.5 hours, and it was probably the funniest thing I've ever seen on this, whatever you call this, podcasting. It was I couldn't hop out of it. I was laughing so hard.
It's funny you say that because I actually had on my list because, as always, I'm a.
Hey, Stancil, do me a favor. Sorry to cut you off. Just say fuck Joe Biden.
Why? It's my president.
I'll give you $300 if you do.
Fuck Joe Biden.
Thank you.
That's how easy. That's
Thanks,
how easy.
David Chandler. Thank you, sir.
That's how much of a whore I am. And fuck you, Joe. But thank you for building the wall. Finally, somebody. What a great idea to build that wall. It's not racist at all. We're just protecting our country. Thank you, Joe Biden, and fuck you, Joe Biden. But I did have on my list to thank NLO because I saw a tweet he put out that I agree with. He put it better, even though it wasn't like, a big wasn't an English, not an English major by any means. But his point was well taken. Made a point about all these shows. If you sending out links, like the whole show is sending out links and getting people
Links.
Yeah.
Links.
Like if your whole show is just
the link is on my social media. Oh my god, look at me! I got links. I got
Another
links.
link. I didn't even
because
see that.
I love cock. My
the
name's
link-
Gino.
The link to tonight's show, Gino says, if you're one of our audio files, is on his social media. But I was talking about NLO. I'll give him credit because I'm a man of my word. He had a good point. If your show is all about just sending links, then you don't have a show. And it's similar to, in my opinion, stream sniping and clip
gay.
watching. It's not really. If your whole show is just sending a link, it's not really a show. Like, what's the show itself about? We're an MLC wrap-up show at our core, and obviously we talk about all kinds of nonsense and never politics, of course. But we get an occasional guest if it fits what's in the current events or if it's a get. But in general, we have a very loose format. But a show anyway. That was all.
Deadpool's right. I did read it wrong. It was fuck Jim Stancil, not fuck Joe Biden. So I apologize. It was FJS.
Yeah, how dare he? How dare he talk about our president like that? Protecting our borders by building this wall. A great idea, never had before. Thank you, Joe Biden. Fuck Jim Stancil.
Fuck Jim Stancil.
Fuck Jim Stancil. Fuck Jim Stancil. I'm sure that's been chanted many places by now.
It has to have. I mean, there's no way around it.
Yeah.
Thank you for the classic 600 Deadpool. We appreciate it. Fuck Jim Stancil. He stinks. He's bad. He'll never be good.
Yeah. So anywho, and listen, I think Joey Z is a character, and he's fine being a whack packer in the world, but I really have no vitriol at all towards him. It makes me
have you seen
giggle,
how his wife is trying to get into podcasting?
Well, that's my point. Like everybody, and he's not alone, but he's probably the number one. What's the word? Not contender. What do you call crime breaker? Number one. Suspect there. No, whatever. I'm an English major. I smoked too much weed, maybe. But anyway, he's on top of the list of they're putting the carriage before the horse, as I keep saying. He talks about he has all this equipment. He's talking about how he's the greatest, and he's done like 10 podcasts. What was the number I said last show? I think it's 90% of podcasts don't make it past 15 episodes.
Right.
And keeps going down from there. Just put out. Again, what was always our buzzword? Do you remember? Starts with an O. Organic.
Oh,
Organic,
no, I thought it
right?
was I thought it was,
Orgasm.
no. What was the donate?
Donate, of course. Well, that was Kevin Brennan's.
Yeah, of course.
But no, organic, but we always did it because we were having a good time. We
We're
never
having
even
fun.
we only started making a couple shekels, this year, and that's still not why we do it, although god damn it, it helps. But right, you started this for the fun of it. When you invited me on,
I was bored.
what was my stipulation and still is?
What, you're gonna do it for the fun of it. If you're not having fun, you're not gonna do it. So that's why you
Bingo.
don't host.
Bingo. There's no other reason to do it. And that's
No
that,
other
and
reason.
there's no substitute. If you're trying to cut to the chase and want everything to be super chats or Patreons, then you're gonna. It might work for a while, but you're eventually gonna miss the mark. So we'll see. Time tells. We're on episode 220, so best of luck. I wish you well.
Zero Dark Tony says, "Let's see some hogs, boys. No homo." Zero Dark Tony, DM me on Twitter.
If that was a super chat, I'll super chat it and I'll stand up and show you my bulge.
Yeah, we'll see some big bulges here. There's a lot of cocks going around.
Oh yeah, cocaine cocks, coke bros.
Huge cocks, folks.
So anyway, that's really all I had. I just wanted to. Joey C's been making some noise with us on the interweb, so
I'm gonna call Joey C right now.
within my rights. I mean, it's entertaining because he's totally insane and the show kind of stinks. That's why it's entertaining,
Yeah, and it was funny for me to just tell him that his sound was so bad. He went through 4 microphones. It was hilarious.
I like how Joey C. He's one of these guys where everybody he knows people in the mob and he knows people that can kill you. It's like, okay, I've yet to meet one person who actually knows anybody.
Here's a guy who I want to have on the podcast. Actually, let me see if he's awake.
Who's that? Cabana King again?
No, it's not Commander King again.
Thank God.
It's Quad Father.
I just
I
can only see because it's all caps. The stench of Joey C. I don't even know what that means. But
I never saved his number. That's why I can't find him.
Dr. Chow says Joey's brother is doing life for murder.
Well, yeah, so's Joey C. Probably.
What did he murdered Joey C's diabetic feet?
Yeah, hold on, I'm trying to find Joey C's number. Keep a show going while I find him.
Yeah, I'll keep the show going. Immediately, if you tuned in late, immediately following this, immediately being 5 or 10 minutes, we will have Sports Mask episode, whatever the fuck it is, 54, I think. The great White Julio, if he gets out of his meeting in time, is supposed to be joining us. Fan favorite, one of our favorite guests. His Bears had a big win last night. Even if he's not there, we're going to cover all the games as we always do. Oh, by the way, Noah's here. Everybody, he's having a little rest. Say hello to the folks.
I do find it funny how Joey C's last 4 digits of his phone number are 6997 and mine are 9677.
Please leave your message for.
Leave a message.
Cock.
Speaking of cock, take a look at this.
Hey, Joey C, look, we're doing a show right now, episode 2, what is it?
220.
220. And listen.
Here you go, Zero Dark Tony.
We need to know how big your cock is. Please.
Call us back, please.
Hey, Quad Father, you're live on Ski Mask Collective. Do you want the link? I have something I'd like to talk to you about.
Yeah, what's up?
All right. Well, do you want the link or the
No, we don't talk off the air. If he wants to talk, he's got to come on the show.
Yeah. Are you ready? Or because we only got a couple more minutes? Because I know you're a 49ers fan, so I got something I got to talk to you about.
You just want me on the phone, or
no? I'm gonna send you the link.
What does he got to do? Fucking twiddle his thumbs, literally?
What?
That's all he can do?
in the shower right now. I thought you were
Shower?
Oh no, sorry. I'm half deaf. Jim Stanza was yelling in my good ear. All right. Yeah, my Cowboys are gonna smash your 49ers this weekend. What are your thoughts?
Niners probably. Yeah, I mean they're both good this year. So.
Oh, what a fucking coward.
Dude, you stink on the phone, dude.
God.
Get behind a microphone. What the fuck? Now, call me after the show. I'm sorry for being a dick, but that is the Ski Mask host. Anywho, yeah.
Anywho, I talk about a guy who's a liar on the phone in the shower, can't come on a podcast.
I mean, it
Supposedly
probably takes a while for him to get out of the shower.
supposedly a paraplegic. You're not gonna fool me. You could fool all these other hacks, but you're not gonna fool me, Quadfather. So help me fucking God. That bit's fucking old as hell. That guy can fucking walk. So help me fucking God.
This was the funniest thing ever.
What happened? What's that? Dead fool, is his shower a drive-through? Oh, it's fun. Yeah. Yeah, is there another? Doesn't that thing electrical? You can't go in there in that thing.
It's so stupid.
Nice. And Deadpool didn't even pay for that. See, that's how you know we like him. Is his shower? You're gonna ruin your mask with your tears.
I don't care. I got another order. Oh my God.
I saw Julio is in the chat. I don't know if he missed. I was talking about how incestual the Jaws movies were earlier in the show. If you tuned in late, Julio, feel free to comment in the chat, perhaps even super chat. So Quadfather's driving through a car wash. That's how he showers. I got some more Kelly voicemails.
Do you? I saw that she posted.
Oh my God, 51 minutes. This show flew by.
We also had 51 live viewers.
Wow. By the way, my house number that I'm about to be homeless from is 51.
Wow.
Whoa, I just got a message from White Julio on my way. White Julio will be in attendance in person for the following sports match. You're going to want to stay tuned for that. Our first guest of the 2023 season. Let me just text him back, and I'll get to Kelly's voicemails. Buy me a second.
First of all, Jim Stenzel, you know me as a friend. Was that a fake laugh?
No, that was real.
I have tears. Dr.
That's
Chow,
pretty good.
shove something in your ass.
What?
I'm still laughing thinking about it. I'm trying not to think about it.
I like to imagine him going through a drive-through car wash and getting slammed with all those brushes and felt things.
With the roller.
His arms
You got a dryer at the
yeah. It rips his shirt because it's blowing such hot air. I mean, how else do those freaks get clean, these paraplegics?
Oh my God. I do have to say, to be serious here, that Quadfather has been funny as fuck.
No, he was good on the show. I texted him. Oh, we talked about it on 219, but I'll quickly touch on. Yeah, I texted him when he was on with Chad that he was absolutely crushing him and to not stop.
Murdered Chad.
But we covered that on the last episode. Now, Kelly has been getting more voice.
She posted a new video.
Well,
right?
she knows. Listen, Kelly. I think Kelly. She loves the attention. We all know women are all whores,
Right?
And Kelly's no different, obviously. So she posted this video of her doing tricep dips or doing dips. And by the way, Kelly, I was gonna say call me, but you know I hate talking on the phone. Just text me. I need to tweak your form on that. You're putting too much stress on your shoulders. As a former National Academy of Sports Medicine personal trainer, I'd really like to critique your form there. You're keeping too much weight on your shoulders, not enough on the tries, too much movement. You want to shorten the movement and really concentrate on those tries, folks, when you're doing dips. Anywho, are you ready for this week's voicemails?
Yeah, somebody clip that anywho, please, so we can have that for future reference. Yes, I'm ready.
All right, here we go. We got a few of them this week. The first one's a long one.
Hey Kelly, it's me, Ray DeVito, the arse eater. And I was just looking at that new workout video you had of your arse with the heavy weight tied around your waist, and it reminded me of not only my giant penis, but also of the dead weight that Jim Stansel is anytime I've ever had to record with him. I don't like him. And he plays with his hair too much. I mean, I have a PlayStation 5 and I play with that less than he plays with his hair. during a stream. Speaking of playing, I'd like to put my face in your arse. It's Ray DeVito.
Ray DeVito, disgusting.
Wow, the great Ray DeVito calling Kelly. That's
Well, good for Ray DeVito. He's getting out there at least. I mean, a disgusting way to talk to a woman, but
it is.
I mean-
but he also seemed to be a little bit obsessed with the way that you flip your hair, and anytime he's on the air with you. What do you think about his obsession?
I mean, we all know Ray DeVito's a bit obsessed with me. Ray DeVito seems to be in. I wonder if Ray DeVito has tweaked his medication. He's been really uppity the last couple of times he's been on MLC. I'm happy for him. He also had his big show in the city this week. I didn't go to because he was he said it was sold out. I got more voicemails that were sent to Kelly.
I want to hear more. I got to grab a beer, but right now, I want you
Beer?
to.
Well, we're almost done. Shit.
No, we're not.
Yeah, we are.
We got 5 more minutes.
We got
Check
5
this
minutes.
out. By the way, Tubby here texted me that he's bringing a shotgun to Compound Media next Tuesday. Your
Good.
thought?
Good. Put it in my mouth. All right. Next voicemail. While Ski Mask grabs another drink that the therapist told him not to.
Kelly, this is your doctor. I don't know what muscle you're trying to stretch, but it's tight. Just stop, please.
Whoa. It's the inhale at the end for me. There he is.
Sorry. Yeah, but he did text me that he was going to. You talked him out of it.
Sure. I don't know. I don't know. Tubby's insane. I like insane people. I have no idea what he's talking about.
No shit. You're doing a show with me. But yes, let's hear some more voicemail.
Well, did you hear that one? That was only 10.
that was done by the great sponsorship, Husey.
No, this one.
Kelly, this is your doctor. I don't know what muscle you're trying to stretch, but it's tight. Just stop, please.
Now that guy is called before, and he said he was gay, so maybe he wants him to stop.
I think that. I mean, that's definitely addicted to profits.
I've never seen so much cake in a cake store.
Now, cake store. Now that's interesting because I've never heard of a cake store. I've heard of bakeries, and I don't know if cake stores.
Let me hear that again. Let me hear that one more time.
I've never seen so much cake in a cake store.
So he's obviously talking about our ass.
Dear diary, today I was jealous of a weight and a pull-up machine.
Is that a third person?
No, I think that's the same first guy.
Dear diary, today I was jealous of a weight and a pull-up machine.
I don't know. It sounds like a different person.
Kelly, this is your doctor. I don't know what muscle you're trying.
That guy has a deeper voice. Yeah, so there's the voicemails of the week, the disgusting voicemails of the week sent to my manager, Kelly Pisme, or Kelly P is me. I actually don't even know her fucking last name. She's in my phone as Kelly Vet.
I just have her as Kelly after you blocked her.
Oh, yeah, I forgot I blocked her, and she'll be fired again. I think I fired her again Tuesday night because I was in quite a mood.
Oh, a lot of people are saying it's the corn diff, but it's not corn diff, folks. I can promise you that.
Yeah, corn diff. I can't see corn diff doing such disgusting.
Tubby says, "Can I call in now? Do you give out your phone number all the time? Give it out right now. Let Tubby call you and see what he has to say."
No. I don't do it on this show. I only do it behind a paywall, so maybe I'll give it out on our next Patreon.
Tubby, if you donate $50, I'll say my phone number right now live on the air.
Yeah, put your nuts.
$50 super chat. I'll put my phone number. I will read it live on the air. So
Put your money where your nuts are. Wait, what? I got a couple other just random notes before we get out of here, if you so please.
People really would love to say that's corn diff.
What's that?
It was Decline Host says it was corn diff. Homewrecker said corn diff just admitted it was him.
I think they were stealing valor. I don't think it was them at all.
Yeah, I don't think
to
it
do
was
it.
corn.
Well, Dr. Chow is an investigator working with. Maybe Dr. Chow can use his resources to get to the bottom of that. Maybe it's Dr. Chow. Let's see. Just a couple quick things. So I don't have to keep. I can delete them. I I want to give an honest shout out, and I'm not simping. I'm saying this for real. One of the few new shows that deserves any eyeballs. Only in that I can't even. I'm not gonna lie. Like I've watched full episodes, but only in that it's unique is the girls show they do. I think it's KB and like Ari Jane and Gina Levy and
What
it's
was that?
usually
The Puerto Rican or whatever it was?
yeah Rick and
I actually
Mommy.
met her. I met her in Atlantic City.
Yeah, do you shake hands with her fucking tits?
She's not that hot.
Wow. Anywho, yes, go out, but at least it's something different than all the same shit. I like the idea of four ladies discussing the same shit we discuss. That's interesting, and their
Hot.
own stuff. Hot, very hot. Obviously, I fucking make white looking at KB. That's the truth. I listened to the Legion of Skanks from Skankfest, and I'll just continue my war, but.
Why,
that's
somebody just walked in? White Julio just walked in?
Yeah,
the door?
yeah.
Put him on the air for a second. We'll end the show.
Yeah. All right. I'll get to it. All right. Do that. Tune in.